Rise our friends. We're up at Ballyholland Gaelic Club and we're here for the Mo Fearon over 35s football tournament. It's the second annual one. So let's go into the club and see what's going to happen. Rise our friends and welcome back to the Banter show. And we're up in Ballyholland Club and we're joined with my cousin Coleman Smith. We've got Kevin Loughlin, chairman of Ballyholland Club, and we've got Gareth Slip McCartney. Slip, thanks for coming on to the Banter show.
Razor Tony.
Kevin, thanks for coming in.
Razor Tony.
Razor Coleman. So we're here for the Mo Fearon and it's the over 35s club tournament.
It is indeed, yeah.
So
we've a lot of big teams in this year, Kevin, haven't we?
Yeah, we have
Slatneil, Cross, Shamrocks.
There's a couple of
I think it's big teams you're talking about, Slip now.
The biggest team.
No, we've been lucky enough when we've put this out. This is the second year run this tournament in memory of Mo, and we started last year with 12 teams, and it's just increased this year. We're inundated with requests to play. We've now 17 teams involved. We were looking for 16, we have 17, and we'll gladly play 17 teams. We're delighted to see that many here. We have 3 Derry teams, 3 Armagh teams,
wow, and
the rest is Newry and Down teams. So we're delighted to run this again in memory of Mo. I played here with Mo. My career's over 10 years, but I played for 10 years with Mo, and he was Coley Tally. He's one of them guys who played in the cornerback position, number 4, unassuming, just went through the basics, done everything right, wasn't flamboyant on the pitch. You nearly had to shout at Mo, where are you? Or he wasn't a talker or a shout, but an absolute brilliant fella for the 10 years, and then he got a bad injury here, a knee injury. After 10 years, he was just early 30s.
Yeah, it would have been his early 30s, yeah.
And that retired him from football. But he was always remembered here as Mo Fearon. He was the guy about town, wasn't he? The fashion icon about here.
Oh, he was a fashionista, was he?
He used to teach Coley a few tricks there now, and that's where Coley got his style from. That's where Coley got the style from Mo Fearon.
First man you phoned. If you need anything at all, I need an outfit for Friday night, Mo, what do you recommend? He was the first man you phoned.
He was on the ball, was he straight away?
Yeah.
And so he's a local man, local character, Kevin.
Local character. And he went to live in Belfast then. He worked for Ben Sherman. And when these guys was at college, they used to get the gear. When the gear was sold off at the end of the season,
he kitted us out.
He kitted these boys out. He used to take them in and give them first shout of what was going. But an absolute gem of a lad. Now, on the fashion statement, I remember going to a senior meeting one night, and I said to him, I said to all the boys, right, dress code on Friday night for the dinner dance is smart dress. So anyway, we're standing in at the bar, and in Mo arrives, and he's a blue and white striped jacket, yellow trousers, and a different colour shirt. And a mate of mine says to me, he says, there's your mate, and he says, I thought you told him it was smart dress. So I went down to him and I says, Mo, what's going on here, And he says, Kevin, I'm the smartest dressed guy here.
So he was. Oh, like a style, man. Like a style.
He was the smartest.
So he was a one-off. He was just out there, a complete one-off. Yeah. And it's lovely that you guys are doing this. Slip, can you tell me what you've done last year?
We had the tournament here last year with 12 teams, as Kevin said last year. But there's also a family fun day. There's a bouncy castles, face painting over in the club, and then there's a burger and hot dog bar, and it's all for cancer, all for charity. Like it's all for cancer. Raised for Mary Curie and the Southern Hospice down the road there. And it's all for a good cause. We raised 13 grand last year.
Wow, that's a right sum of money there.
Under Mo's name, we've raised over 50 grand between different events. So we're just keeping it going every year. This event will keep it going every year, so we can just raise a few quid for cancer, because everybody's affected by cancer.
Everybody in this country anyway. Coleman, you've done a mountain climbing? Did you do a mountain walk there?
We do a mountain walk every year.
For Mo as well?
Yeah, for Mo.
That's a lovely touch there.
The crowd come from Belfast for their field. One year Beatty's Purge, they come down and they come down support. Ben Sherman, people come support it. So it's great. It's a great night to go out for a bite to eat and then a few drinks.
And young Jay Beatty, didn't he give a Celtic jersey?
A Celtic jersey.
So we'll give him a razor, lads. Razor Jay Beatty, razor Jay, and thanks for the Celtic jersey for the Mo Fearon over 35s tournament here in Ballyholland. Saturday the 5th of March, friends. Isn't that right, Kevin?
Saturday the 5th of March. It'll be kicking off at 1 o'clock. And games will be starting at 1 o'clock. We're going to make the draw here in Ballyholland today.
Right.
And we'll be looking teams to be here for 12 o'clock. Everything organised, run through the rules. But we will be kicking off at 1 o'clock. And Stevie Pitcher, who's involved here with the club, has a format done up of how everything is set in place
All structured and ready to go then.
This is the second year. Last year we were cutting our teeth and trying to organise this. This year we sort of know where we're going.
Yeah.
Brilliant help from Mo's fiance, Maeve, is doing a lot of work behind the scenes.
And as well.
And indeed,
if any of your viewers can know where Shane is,
right,
drop us a text, because
He's really behind
we've
the
had
scenes.
about 15 meetings so far. He hasn't made any. Now we're hoping that he will make the day to play on the day.
Okay, we have a missing person alert here in the Banter show. Shane Mulholland, we're putting a 10-18 out for you, whatever the hell that is. Sounds good, but so.
We've also a night, haven't we? We've a night that night, like we've a band in the club here.
Yeah.
We've a band on, and then a DJ, great big DJ Marco. He's from the Rapture Teenage Disco, local disco here, and then that just a night of drinking. Sorry.
Rapture Disco.
Rapture Teenage Disco in the town hall there. So there's actually one on Friday the 4th of March, a UV party for all you kids out there.
There you go, only the Banter show, friends. You plug away there, Slip, don't worry about it. You know, you're just right, Slip. Fair play to you. So we'll tell you what, so it's a lovely thing. I think it's fantastic what you're doing, and it's a memory. It's going to be an annual memory. So there's several events on in Mo's memory, basically.
Memory, yeah.
So the draw's on today. We'll cover the draw,
yeah,
and we'll take it from there. Yeah.
Yeah, no bother.
Well, Coleman, thanks for coming on.
Tony.
Thanks for talking to us. Kevin, it's been a pleasure. Absolute pleasure. And Slip. So, friends, we'll be back to you soon with the draw. Razor.
I don't know, what was it?
Just two on the right, one on the left.
Oh, two on the right and one on the left.
Aye.
Oh, right.
One more for me.
Okay, just about to make the draw for the 2016 Mo Fearon Memorial Tournament. On my left of Coleman Smith representing Ballyholland, and on my right of Stephen Poocher representing Mitchells, but also Ballyholland manager. They're going to do the draw. We've got 16 teams, 4 groups of 4. We'll just draw each group as they come, and could I ask Coleman Smith to maybe kick off proceedings by drawing out the first club in Group 1.
Mayo Bridge.
Stevie. Second club in Group 1.
The Morns.
The Morns. And the Morns are an amalgamation of Ballycall, Ballymartin, Longstone, Glasdrummond. So they're Coleman, maybe next third club in Group 1.
The Loop.
It's the Loop. The reigning champions from Derry. The Loop are the third team in Group 1.
The last team in Group 1 then is Drummond T.
Drummond T, South Armagh. So Group 1, just to run over them again, is Mayo Bridge, the Morns, the Loop and Drummond T. Moving on now, Coleman, if you draw out the first team in Group 2.
Carcruppen.
Carcruppen, another Armagh team. Burn, our next door neighbours over here are the second team in Group 2.
Saville.
Our neighbours on the other side are the third team in Group 2. Final team in Group 2 is
Ballyholland.
the host club, Ballyholland.
A lot of derbies in there.
So there's a few local derbies there, and Carcruppen in there keeping the peace. Group 3, Coleman, if you want to draw out the first team in Group 3.
Shamrocks.
Newry Shamrocks.
Could be a Newry derby, Captain.
Yeah.
Pick out the cold one there, Steve.
Stockneil, another Derry team. Last year's Ulster champions. Stockneil, not right, Stevie?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, the Mitchells.
And Mitchells, guaranteed niggly match there in Group 3.
Nobody wanted us.
4 stars.
Kilcoo.
The final team, Group 3, is
I
Kilcoo.
could be in big trouble in that group.
Just to go through that group again, is Shamrocks, Stockneil, Mitchells and Kilcoo. Last but not least, Group 4, Coleman, if you want to draw out the final, the first club in Group 4
Balahi.
is Balahi.
Cross McLean.
The mighty Cross McLean in along with Balahi in Group 4.
Rostravar.
Third team is Rostravar, down representation in Group 4. And the final team to be drawn out is Clevey. So final group, just to go over it again, is Ballyholland, Crossmaglen, Rostrevor and Clevey. And that concludes the the draw for the Mo Fearon 2016 Memorial Tournament. Thank you very much. Thanks, Stevie. Thanks, Goalie.
Right, our friends, there you've seen the draw, right? And we're also going to welcome in Gavin Murphy. Gavin, welcome on to the Banter Show. And this man,
Francie Poland,
the Mayo Bridge man. Big shout out to everybody in Mayo Bridge, a big raiser. I've loads of friends out there in the bridge. Paddy, that's a good draw.
Tough draw now for Ballyholland, I have to say.
I mean, you may get a fleet of ambulances up around this pitch. There's some heavy duty players and teams there, isn't there?
Big hitters, particularly looking at Group 4 there as well. Ballyholland, Crossmaglen and Clevey. Stevie McDonald was here last year playing for Clevey, star of the show. All right, Stevie?
Played well, yeah.
No, there's good representation there. Some big stars lined up to play, apart from the boys sitting beside me here now, you know.
Oh, I see that.
You know, the likes of Mickey Linton playing with Francie here for Mayo Bridge, and Paul Higgins was playing for the Mourns there in Group 1, so...
Paul McFlynn.
Oh, of course, you have Paul McFlynn and Johnny McBride from the Loop, and don't forget Coley from Ballyholland as well, of course.
Coley, my cousin Coley Razor, Coley's spying the camera there.
So it'd be a good day. Well, if anybody interested in football at all, it'd be a good day to come up and see a few stars.
Well, you've got some serious players, got serious teams. The pitch is in fab shape altogether.
That's down to the sheep.
Is it?
I had a flock of sheep on it there for a month.
They were feeding and weeding it then.
They were indeed.
They were getting it ready for all the action. Yeah. Galvin, what do you think? There were sparks on the day.
Absolutely, sparks last year. So started after 2 minutes, like, you know. So no doubt it'll be the same this year again.
Yeah, but it's competitive, and it's all down to Mo Fearon's Memorial.
Yeah, you know, when you get to a certain age, like, it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters what age you are really. But when you get on the field, the competitive nature comes back out in you, and no doubt it'll be the same again this year.
Good man, Mr. Poland. What do you think then? Yeah, how's Mayo Bridge looking for this tournament?
A couple of newcomers this year now. A couple of lads that have got to the age of 35, so I'd say they'll be wheeling them out.
No ringers now, Francie?
No ringers, no.
There was never any ringers come out of Mayo Bridge, Paddy. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, so, Francie, you're ready for the tournament. You're up, fit, and ready to rock and roll.
Tough group there now. The Loop last year's winners, like, so it'll be tough, like, you know.
Yeah. You know? Well, that's what the Mourns, especially South Down Gaelic's all about. It's tough.
That's right.
It's hard hitting, hard playing Gaelic, and it's fast, isn't it?
There's no doubt about it, like, you know. The competitive edge comes out, you know, once the lads take the field, like, you know.
Yeah.
The one I'm looking forward to is Sharmacks and Mitchells in Group 3. What do you think, Stevie?
Yeah, it's a derby to whet anybody's appetite, the El Clasico. The last time I met, it was a massive crunch game in Division 2. We were bottom, they were top, and they beat us by about 40 points. So it should be.
You're a Mitchells man then, Stevie. Yeah,
I am indeed. Yeah,
yeah, it's good. I mean, they're all good clubs, the Shamrocks and the Mitchells, but because you guys are so close down in that green bank. There will be sparks then, won't there?
Yeah. Fair play to Fall Ashler. Like, he left the Park Ashler there for the Gales in Newry, like, but we haven't seen much of it. Like, so it'd be nice to get on it now and again. You know,
you should call in for a pint, maybe.
I normally do.
Yeah. I'm sure you might get the likes of Tom Quinn down there. You're the local man here. He might buy you a pint if you go in. You know.
Yeah. No, he might. Like, no, listen. On a serious note, like, it's a fantastic day. I was here last year. I wasn't playing. And really looking forward to actually stepping out this year. As Gavin says, like, the El competitive edge takes over. We played Ballyholland the other night in a challenge game. I thought Kieran Hardigan's box-to-box running was sensational. He could be one to watch for play of the tournament.
Right.
You know, there's no doubt about it. So looking forward to it. Should be a good day.
Yeah. And last year was big enough. This year is obviously it's maybe going to double in size, Paddy.
Well, it's definitely. It was 16 teams now this year. It was 12 last year. So. A lot of organisation involved too, Tony, but the club all rows in behind. You know, we've got the senior players, they act as umpires and linesmen, and everybody does their bit, and there's a big night here then that night. It's Maeve has a band coming, what do they call the band? Backbeat are coming here to play a bit of music that night, so it'll be a good buzz about the place.
Yeah. Right, and I'll be at the boxing in Bellini's. Hopefully, I might even skate up here for a late one. You never know. I'm sure you guys will all be still rocking and rolling out for that big day.
Definitely.
You know, and funny enough, Mayo Bridge is in with the Mourns, playing the Mourns.
Yeah.
There was sparks at that, I'm sure.
Surely, yeah. There's sparks them all, I'd say.
The Mourns sparks, right? So get the ambulances ready, Paddy.
Yeah.
It'll be a huge day.
We're banning off you defibrillators.
Another few.
Yeah, we'll need a few of them.
So
yeah,
you've
yeah.
already got 12, you want to bring it up to 16.
Yeah.
Well, lads, it's been amazing, and keep up the good work, Maeve, and all the rest. Kevin, and club looks great, I have to say.
Looks well, yeah.
And it's in good shape. And you guys these guys are ready to run the pitch right now, friends. Believe me, that's how much competitiveness is up in this club. But well done, lads, I have to say. Paddy, give us a little razor there.
Razor.
I'll tell you what, will you join me in a big razor from Mo Fearon?
Yeah.
Will you? Well, right. I'm going to put the microphone down, lads. Get ready. 2 fingers on the right, 1 on the left. Razor for Mo Fearon. Razor. Razor, friends. Razor. And we're back, and we're joined with Kevin Loughren and the lovely Maeve Cunningham. Maeve, welcome on to the Banter show, by the way.
Thanks very much.
So Maeve's one of the organisers. Kevin and Maeve. That's it, the draw's done.
Draw's done, yeah.
The big day is about to happen.
Yeah, really looking forward to it now. It's the second year of it, and as I said earlier, we were cutting our teeth earlier, but now we're up and running, and it'll be an annual thing that and hopefully in some time, we're trying to build a new pitch at the moment, that there will be a time in the near future where we'll be able to go from 16 teams to maybe 24 teams and make it a massive. And we would have no bother pulling up 24 teams if we wanted. We had to have a cut-off at 16 because facilities that dictate how many teams you can run and how long you can run it. And at this time of the year, your late's gone at 5 o'clock. But we're delighted. I would like to thank all the sponsors that have got on board. Local fellas that have business here that sponsor food on the day, sponsor holidays, sponsor weekends. There'll be raffles on the night.
That's brilliant.
One's for a holiday, one's for a weekend, overnight stay. Now Maeve has done a lot of this herself behind the scene. Maeve works in entertainment management.
Very good.
She pulls back a few wee favours at this time.
Yeah. I thought you worked in Facebook, Maeve, because the amount of things coming up. It's going that poor creator's working flat out in Facebook.
No, I just.
No, but I mean,
that's a way to get it, though. That's a way to promote it and to get it out there.
Social media site, and it's great to have it, isn't it? By the way,
unbelievable.
But Maeve,
at times.
I know that
times
one.
Like this, yeah.
Times like that. Times like this, you want to go like that, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
But so the organisation behind it, Maeve, there's a lot going on. Your wee fingers are tight off at the minute.
There is a lot, but there's a committee of us now. We've been meeting for a few months, 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
In the build up to it, we meet every week, and everyone organises different parts of it. And people do raffles and say there's sponsors to be organised, teams to be organised, referees. So there's a committee of us put together and spend a few months organising it.
That's brilliant.
And the whole club
comes
together.
Yeah, there is a small committee that does the backbone of it. But then when you get to this stage, we're only 2 weeks away from it. When you get to this stage of it, you need everybody in the club pulling on board. And so the boys said earlier, you take the senior team in, they do umpire, they do referee. You take the underage lads in and they do running, getting balls and flags and different things. So it takes a community group, and that's what we're all about. Mo played here in a community, a GAA community, and that's what we try and promote in all our events.
This was Mo's club, wasn't it?
This was Mo's club, yeah. This was the only club.
Yeah.
And we were delighted. I was delighted to play with him and delighted to know him as a friend. He was a great fella, and still to this day, if you're talking about Mo's dead 3 years now.
3 years, yeah.
And he's still remembered about here. He still comes up in conversation when you're standing at the bar. Do you remember Mo done this? Do you remember Mo done that?
Yeah.
Maybe Maeve lives in Belfast and she doesn't be in that banter that we have. But he still crops up in conversations here.
Yeah.
When we're standing at the bar.
And he'll continue to do so with the Mo Fearon.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a lovely thing. He'll always be remembered. You know.
It's lovely for me and for his family as well.
Without
this is a legacy for him, and he is remembered, because I think that's what I said this before to Kevin one time. His mummy had always said when he passed, like, she always hopes the boys never forget him. This was what she said when he passed, but this obviously shows that he won't be forgotten, and it's really nice for the family, you know, to know that even one day a year, if things are done in his memory, there's been a crack in his name.
Nice comfort for the family.
I was one of the older generation that played with him.
Yeah.
But you have Coley Smith and Kieran Hardigan, Shane Mulholland, Matty Shields and all these guys who did play with him through his whole career.
Yeah.
So they definitely have never forgot him and won't forget him, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I was to say,
and they're all a good bunch of lads, aren't they?
Brilliant bunch of lads.
And they're very committed, aren't they? They're really, as Gaelic players, they're committed. Good club and community people as well, you know.
Well, that's what the GAA is all about.
That's what it is, isn't it?
We set up as a community and to help the people and do whatever we can, and that's what we try to do.
And that's about it. I mean, I'm not from Ballyholland, I'm from Belfast, but ever since Mo's passed, the club's just taken me under their wing a bit and organised all of these, and everyone's become my friend. I mean, that is it. It's really
Maeve said to me after we run the first one, I wouldn't mind giving something back to the club. She's sorry she ever said that because she's been inundated with offers for.
Maybe you're going to end up living in Ballyholland, you know.
She was involved in our golf classes. She's now involved in Strictly Come Dancing. That's coming up in May, so she'll need to move house or get something in between Belfast and Newry.
You may get our house up here, Kevin, somewhere. Well, listen, Kevin, again,
Tony,
thanks for coming on the show, and Maeve,
Pleasure. Thank you.
Pleasure for coming on to the Banter show.
Thanks very
so
much.
lovely, and it's all Mo's.
Well, that's what I'd say.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
All the funds go to Marie Curie and Newry Hospice. So
there you go. It's another fantastic sporting event.
As we were talking about earlier on about the needle matches, it's not about the needle matches. Obviously, there will be a wee bit of needle in it, but this is all about fundraising.
Yeah,
it's all about getting money on the day to help the two causes. So
and they're two good causes.
If teams, if you're asking me, saying if teams coming here to win, if you're coming here to win, you're coming here with the wrong mindset. You're coming here to donate to the charity and get involved in Mo's memory.
Come and take part. Don't come for a fight, or you'll get one. You're in the wrong place. No, it's good. So, friends, from me and Kevin and Maeve, 2 on the right and 1 on the left. Friends, Razor, we're out of here.
Razor Mo.
Razor Mo.